Morgen zusammen. Ich hoffe, euch geht's gut. Mir geht's soweit auch sehr gut. Ja, auf jeden Fall ist es sehr schönes Wetter heute und wir müssen unbedingt genießen. Und ja, wie gestern angekündigt, spiele ich jetzt weiter mit Noire. Also Noire, glaube ich, heißt es eher. Ja, wir waren gestern bei dem Fall Viertelmonde, haben wir zu Ende gespielt und Black Cesar, den Teil 1. Und jetzt spielen wir weiter mit dem Teil 2 Black Cesar. Mal gucken, wie der Fall weitergeht. Seid gespannt und schaut gerne vorbei. Schaut auch gerne auf YouTube vorbei bei World Motion 9287. Und zwar habe ich da viele Gameplays und Naturvideos. Schaut einfach mal vorbei auf dem Kanal. Gut, dann sage ich mal viel Spaß und los geht's. Gut, da sind wir gerade stehen geblieben. Perfekt. Wir sollten ja zur Rames Rivales fahren. Dann suchen wir uns mal ein Auto. Ah, hier ist ein Auto, okay. Nehmen wir das einfach. Das gerade hier bereit steht. Das Spiel ist ein bisschen zu hell. Kamera. Anzeige. Helligkeit.
Mickey Cohen runs the dope rackets?
Mickey does what he's told. Benny...
Klar, Moment, ich mach kurz den Fernseher ein bisschen dunkler. Weil gestern habe ich ihn nicht gesehen und... Ja, Moment.
Eagle will take a cut of any action that's going.
Ja, ich hoffe, so geht's. Hoffentlich. Okay. Ich habe jetzt noch kurz was. Leute, heute stimmt irgendwie meine Cam irgendwie nicht so. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Vielleicht so.
I thought Jack Dragna was...
Ja,
Dragna's an old-time
ein bisschen
greaser. He keeps his head down and pays...
Look out!
Ich habe doch gar nichts gemacht. Wer fällt mir doch ein? Gut,
Whose word?
fahren wir.
What does it matter? One lowlife killing another lowlife makes our job easier.
Dreh ich mal eine Runde kurz. Fahrern hier los heute? Okay, weiter. Was ist denn da los? Hallo? Ich kann nicht so, wenn du gegen die Polizei fährst. Ist alle durchgedreht heute. Egal. Gut, da sind wir jetzt bei Removal.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it. 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
Was jetzt, hä? Sind doch klar. Jetzt habe ich aber nicht aufgepasst. Hä? Ich hab geschlafen. Naja, egal. Müssen wir es machen.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it.
Jetzt gibt es ja eine Verfolgungsjagd.
11K
Dann
calling
fahren wir den
KGPL.
Wagen hinterher.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
What does this lunatic think he's doing?
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road.
Here comes the cavalry.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Alter. Was ging mit denen ab? Die Autos fahren auch noch so behindert. Oh, sorry. Wollte ich nicht sagen.
He's going left onto Hollywood. Get alongside him and take him out.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Der entlang.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
So, los jetzt.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Hat ihm nicht gebracht, wegzufahren. Oh Mann.
Jose Ramez, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident.
Ja.
Some furniture came loose. That's
Erzähl es
all.
dann Anwalt.
Save it for the
Mister.
DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
Puh. Was ist das für eine Lagerhalle hier? Ja, da haben wir jede Menge jetzt zum Schauen hier. Okay, machen wir mal. Verschwinden wir ein paar Hinweise. Rames Remales. North Wilton Place, Hollywood.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Why is Ramez buying so much ice?
Polar Bear Eisfabrik. Okay. Ist überall Polareis.
Merlinati is buying a lot of furniture.
Huh. Okay, dann haben wir das. Mickey Cohen, mutmaßlicher Erbe von Bugsy Siegel. Dann schauen wir uns mal den Zeitungsartikel an, weil die müssen wir auch alles sammeln.
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
Are we gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you an enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you. If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint of my new Lincoln.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand-to-hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
Okay. Jetzt haben wir einen neuen Zeitungsartikel gefunden. Ladet. Gut. 6 von 13. Oh. Bin noch ein bisschen. Gut, dann schauen wir uns mal hier um. Gibt's nix. Was ein Lagerraum hier ist.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole?
Gute Frage, wo das Wasser herkommt.
There must be a way through the back. Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die.
Die kann man sich echt leicht verirren, würde ich sagen.
What a pile of junk. My mother would be in heaven. I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion.
Also wie ein Labyrinth hier.
Smells of old people in here. This is useless. I can't see a damn thing. You need to get up onto the floor above.
Ein Stockwerk, also schon eine Menge Stockwerk hoch. Okay, und jetzt? Muss ich irgendwas verschieben oder was? Ah, da ist ein Eingang. Wie lässt man den runter? Keine Ahnung. Aber ich glaube, da kann man immer noch nicht durch. Ich muss einen Aufruf machen.
Get down here. There's a cold room in the back.
Okay, ich hoffe, ich habe das jetzt so weit, dass man da vorbei kann. Geh mal runter.
I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
Okay, fast durch. Sehr gut. Was haben wir hier? Aha.
There's something frozen inside.
Hm. Das ist eine gute Frage. Kann ich es kaputt machen? Jawohl.
Well, I'll be damned.
Ha! Was haben wir denn da? Eingefrorene Morphium-Injektion. Morphium, sterile Nadeln. Bis auf Ideen die kommen.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
Krass.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice. He's making a run for it. Let him have it.
Juhu, schießen. Was sind die alle?
Clear me some space here.
Hier geht's sowieso nicht weiter, ne?
face, motherfucker!
Zeig dein Gesicht.
Catch this, you asshole!
Wow.
Son of
Einer ist weg.
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and tech services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear.
Sorry. Das war mein Mikrofon. Okay. Jetzt müssen wir zu der Polar-Eisfabrik fahren.
Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Tun wir das.
Keep your shirt on, Phelps.
Ohne großes Gerede.
Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
Open your eyes!
Open your eyes.
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Deshalb ist nur keine Abbiegung.
Any vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Straight over the next intersection.
Okay. Was macht der? Geht's ihm gut? Oh, schau mal an. Ein Wahrzeichen. 12 von 30. Sehr gut. Läuft doch. Sind dann da. Okay, biegen wir jetzt hier ab. Gut. Gucken, was uns erwartet.
The factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here. Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Ja, kurz, Moment. Ich komme mal mit dem Mikrofon gegen das Mikrofon. Gut.
Come on in and get fuckers.
Eyes open. It's around here somewhere.
These schmucks cannot leave this building alive.
Move, I got you. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Ich schieße den gegen den Kopf und der überlebt.
Eyes open. He's around here.
Okay, den haben wir.
I got you now, motherfucker.
Wo ist er?
Goddamn cover.
Hilfe. Hä?
I got you now, motherfucker!
Stay down!
Das war so klar. Das war sowas von klar. Eieieiei. Ich hätte besser aufpassen müssen.
The factory is closed.
Na ja, egal.
Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
Eiskalt abschießen.
Give it up, Finkelstein. Your brother-in-law will get you a good lawyer.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours.
Okay, aber jetzt muss man aufpassen. Diesmal... Hier sieht man perfekt, okay. Okay, bei dem muss ich aufpassen diesmal, weil...
I'm wide open here!
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
Your move, mister!
Stay down!
Hab ich ihn jetzt?
Clear me some space here!
What the hell is the matter? Can someone please just kill these assholes already?
I got you now, motherfucker!
Komm doch.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You're covered, Phelps.
Die haben ja alle so einen Schrott.
I got you now,
Stay in cover!
Wo ist der andere?
Give me some goddamn cover!
Das ist hier drin.
I ain't running out of friends or guns in here anytime soon. Understand?
Geh mir von der Sicht.
I'm wide open here!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Ich hab dich schon gesehen.
Clear me some space here!
Glück gehabt. Gott sei Dank. So, wo ist der andere?
Real clever, asshole.
Ich hab ihn doch gerade.
I'm wide open here!
Hab ich ihn?
Find some cover!
You're clear, go!
Wo ist er?
Move, I got you!
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Give me some goddamn cover!
Huh.
Let's see if I can't pull
Den hab ich
You're
noch
covered,
nicht.
Phelps.
Ne, den hab ich noch nicht gehabt.
Stay in cover!
Ach Gott. Komm schon. Na komm.
Stay down!
Warum ladet der jetzt? Ach Mann. Komm. Okay, einer fehlt noch.
Pour it on, goddammit! Keep shooting! I want him dead!
Wo ist er?
Throw out the guns.
Get behind something, Phelps!
Wann schießt der? Oh, das war so knapp. Hier ist immer noch einer. Krass. Hä? Der ist doch tot. Bestimmt oben.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? As soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
So it comes down to this. If I go to Mickey, he got me like...
Let's have a look around. Now that we finally got some peace and quiet.
Sehr gut. Dann würde ich
I
sagen,
think I've
schauen wir
had
uns
enough ice for
um.
one day. Until the scotch I pour myself as soon as we get out of here.
Ja, Morphium. Medizinische Artikel. 2000 Injektionsspritzen. Morphium, Tartratlösung. Okay. Gut.
This stuff has got to be worth at least 100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is going to make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
Das ist eine Menge.
Well, well. Who would have thought that Roy Earl's hand-picked new partner would have turned out to be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen look bad. I won't lie to you, kid. I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
So, haben wir dann The Black Cesar auch Teil 2 mit abgeschlossen, also komplett abgeschlossen. 4-Sterne-Wertung. Der Tod von Lenny Finkelstein sollte das Sittendezernat in den Schlagzeilen halten. Ja, Fahrzeugschaden ist sowieso immer hoch bei mir. Sachschaden $130. Okay, das geht noch. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, starten wir den nächsten Fall. Kifferwahnsinn. Okay. Das ist, glaube ich, so ein Nebenfall.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie
Freddie.
needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has
can...
he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out. Get moving, Phelps. Roy's informant is the skittish type.
Ja, wir gehen auf den Weg. Schauen wir uns den Fall an. Okay, gehen wir dann zum Auto, würde ich sagen.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
Ist doch Ausgang, oder? What? Wo ist der Exit? Ist oben, oder? Nee. Ach, wo ist denn der Exit? Ja, hier lang. Da bin ich ja lang. Ach, hier lang. Gut, mal schauen, wo wir hin müssen.
Stupid, but it really worked.
Ah, ist sogar ein DLC. Perfekt. Eine Erweiterung sozusagen. Cool. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, fahren
Get
wir
this.
zu dem Punkt.
Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. Couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, I've set fire to my hotel twice today. You'd better come and get me.
Did they send some uniforms round to get her?
No, that's the best part. The desk sergeant, he gets his share of crank calls, says, all right, Lady Nero, why don't you come on down here? An hour later, she shows. Hair still smoking, clothes smoldering, smelling like a brush fire.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Keep going straight.
Here's in the bar, okay.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
My eggs were running.
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Brass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Well, be careful. He likes guns. Now, do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Haben unser Auto geparkt. Okay, okay. Gut, dann fahren wir jetzt Juan Garcia Cruz, Wohnsitz. Gemeldete Adresse von Drogenverdächtigen Juan Garcia Cruz. Okay. Gucken, was uns da erwartet.
You believe his story?
Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
What the hell?
Oh, ein Wahrzeichen. Perfekt. 13 von 30. Das ist praktisch, einfach durchsparen, dann hat man schon die Wartezeichen. Im Ort, wo man hin will. Hier kann man sogar auch noch alle Fahrzeuge holen. Das machen wir beim nächsten Mal, wenn ich das Spiel durch habe. Okay, was haben wir hier? Und wie der schon guckt. Ah, hat er schon auf uns gewartet oder was?
I'll try and find a way in.
Hat auf uns schon gewartet anscheinend.
11K calling KGPL. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Ich schieße ihn an. Mehrmals und er überlebt es, was? Oh Mann, ey. Hat wohl es anscheinend schon erwartet, hm? Okay.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Am besten sehr schnell sein. Vielleicht genau in seine Schusslinie, ne? Sind noch zwei oder was? Einen habe ich. Yes. Ja, Schnelligkeit zählt, wie ich gesagt habe. Sehr gut. Haben wir die beiden weg.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Hier gibt's nichts zu sehen. Gut, dann können wir uns in Ruhe jetzt umsehen. Mal gucken, was hier verborgen ist.
What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
Ich kann das nicht. Was haben wir hier?
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Okay, so untersuchen wir die Leiche. Nö, nichts Besonderes. Gucken wir in seine Tasche, oder hat seinen Ausweis oder so dabei. Was haben wir hier? Münze. Silberdollar des Schützen.
I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Okay. Portemonnaie. Führerschein. Führerschein Juan Garcia Cruz. El Palmas AW. Männlich Latino. 75 braune Augen, schwarze Haare.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Hat er noch irgendwas? Okay. Das war's, oder?
Another day, another dollar.
Tomatensuppe. Panelsuperfabrik, Tomatensuppe.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Ja. Was haben wir hier?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Mit dem Fall hat es nichts zu tun. Ein Buch.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay. Okay, Küche haben wir durchsucht. Wo ist eigentlich die andere Leiche?
Find anything interesting?
Okay, würde ich sagen, gehen wir erstmal ans Telefon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed. 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks.
Ich guck mal, was noch. Moment. In Notionen gehen wir mal. Ob ich irgendwas noch vergessen habe.
Never the same, are they?
Noch 2 übrig, okay. Was sind die beiden? Geht's hier irgendwo noch raus? Was haben wir hier noch als Zeitungsartikel? Market North Highland 11 Hollywood. Höchste Qualitätsstandards, jeden Tag eine Menge sparen. Sondergebot der Woche, Parnells Minestrone-Dosensuppe. 55 Gramm Dose, 12 Cent oder 10 Cent.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Anscheinend müssen wir dann auch danach hinfahren. Aber wir gehen jetzt erstmal. Da kann man hier raus. So. Ach ja, okay. Was haben wir hier?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Nix.
Seems irrelevant.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Wer macht da sowas in der Dose? Dass man nichts klauen soll oder was?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, eine Geheimtür. Na dann. Was haben wir hier noch?
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
Okay, nur Schrauben und Muttern. Das ist uninteressant.
Probably nothing. Incidental.
Auch nur weg. Okay. Gehen wir mal in den Geheimraum.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Da ist der Beweis.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Ja,
Factory
das stimmt.
sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Wer kommt aus so Ideen, ne? In jeder Dose ist sowas, oder was? Tolle Minestrone. Ein Topfsuppe. Eine Trophäe bekommen. Was haben wir hier noch?
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. Dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
hier noch? Okay, das war's anscheinend schon. Sieht aus wie so ein halter Hühnerstall. Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, fahren wir jetzt zur Suppenfabrik.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Abbiegen. Okay, jetzt kann ich weiterfahren, weil bevor wieder so ein Crash passiert. Oh mein Gott. Ich kann nicht drauf. Ah, wir sind jetzt gleich da. Perfekt. Gut. Pannes Suppenfabrik. Da schauen wir uns mal die Fabrik Suppe an. Guck, was passiert.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Sollen wir ihr folgen? Okay.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Okay, wie
Follow me,
jede Etage
gentlemen.
aus. Dann gehen wir mal hin.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
Halt bin ich ein bisschen müde.
Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Wie läuft die? Komischer Gangart, naja. Gut.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
So, man kann mal umblättern. Das war's schon. Steht aber nix. Ah, doch, hier.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Okay. So, das ist Howard Parnell. Augenfarbe grün, Alter 52, Haarfarbe braun, männlich. Eigentümer von Parnells Suppenfabrik. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, dafür hören wir mal. Mal gucken, was er uns zu sagen hat. Gut, Fabrik versiegelte Suppendosen.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in the aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Parnells Suppenfabrik.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Wissen über Cruz Brüder.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay.
Insider George Grazia.
Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge?
Grazia,
I
okay.
had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
Okay, ich sag mal, sag die Wahrheit.
You know this fuck and his brother.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
extorting you, and you need to tell the truth.
Ich wollte Wahrheit drücken.
You're out of your mind if you think a couple of beaners could shake me down. Where is your proof?
You don't ask, you never find out.
So he's here now?
So, jetzt ist es
No,
richtig.
maintenance is at night.
Ich hab falsche Taste gedrückt
Night
eben.
shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and...
So, ich bin sofort da. Ich hol mir kurz noch was zu trinken, dann geht's weiter. So. So, ich bin jetzt wieder zurück. Ich würde sagen, machen wir weiter.
Would need steak for a week.
Wir wollten in die Suppenfabrik nachschauen.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
Isn't that the cop?
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Du bist nie von irgendwas, ne? Gut. So, Sergio.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Aha.
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
So, das ist Sergio Rojas. Augenfarbe braun, 34 Jahre alt, Haarfarbe braun, männlich, Lieferdispotent bei Parnells Suppenfabrik. Gut, ich würde sagen, wir verhören ihn mal. Fabrik versiegelte Suppendosen.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
You get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
20. Century Market is something.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada.
I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
Placa, Placa.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th Century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question?
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Haben wir unser Auto eigentlich geparkt? Ach, nehmen wir es einfach. Hab ich das vergessen?
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
Moment. Ich habe was vergessen. Ich gehe mal auf Intuition. Moment. Nö, ich hab alles. Okay.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
Wir müssen nicht hin. Ich bringe hier nichts durcheinander jetzt. Halt mal vorbei. Schön. Geradeaus besser. Später die nächste Abkürzung. Hilfe.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Yeah. Take my chances. Du hast aber keine Chance. Hab dich. Asphaltdschungel. Trophäe.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
Aha. Was haben sie denn da?
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess
Erwischt.
that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Ach, wieder ein Münze.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
So, hier ist dein Portemonnaie wieder.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Hat sogar geräumt. Das ist Erto Sanchez. Augenfarbe braun, 37 Jahre alt, Haare braun, Haarfarbe braun, männlich. Landverkäufer beim 20. Century Market. Gut, mal gucken. So, Wissen über AJ.
Please? May I go, officer?
Yeah. Los geht's.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Lügner.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
Und zwar Ertos Silberdollar.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Panes Suppenlieferung.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Juan and George Cruz.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do. Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Sehr gut. Das sind die beiden Gauners.
Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Okay. Die sind wohl am schnellsten hier.
All right, move. Move! Let's go!
Ich will die haben.
Everyone into position.
Got your back.
Okay, gentlemen, we'll take the...
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Oh je.
Clear me some space here.
Oh, die Waffe ist schon besser.
Stay down.
Oh Mann. Ihn jetzt oder nicht? Jetzt, oder?
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you. I'm wide open here.
Stay in cover.
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch. He's there, right there. Move, I got you. Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you. You're covered, Phelps.
Den hab ich. Jetzt fehlt noch einer.
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch.
Hier hinten, ne?
Move, I've got you.
clear?
Abgesichert. Ja.
I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Sehr gut.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Okay, schauen wir uns das an. What's next? Wieder so eine Münze.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Achso, gibt's noch irgendwas? Da haben wir es in der Tasche. Ach, hier.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Silo. Handelskarte. Mein Abend ist endlos in die Perille. Okay. Haben wir jetzt alles? Okay.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Komplett. Steht noch. Ich gehe mal Intuition. Ich gehe mal den falschen Knopf. Intuition. Alle Hinweise. Ah, da hinten gibt es noch was.
Very minimum another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Nächste.
Must be $1,000 here.
Hat keine Münze. Irgendwas in seinen Taschen. Ja.
Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Das weg. Nein.
The first
Das
coin,
war's schon.
MAS. The second, ANG. The third,
Okay.
KAY. The fourth, MET. The
Das war ja
fifth,
echt easy
ALS.
jetzt.
Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Gut, fahren wir dahin, oder? Wo geht's da nochmal raus? Ach, hier. Hä? Ja, okay. Ich laufe immer gerne an den Türen dran vorbei, sozusagen. Good driving.
You can drive.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Locked. We need another way in.
Eigentlich könnte ich ja mit dem Auto da reinfahren, wann ist es dann offen?
What are you doing?
Wir müssen auch da rein. Das nicht?
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Was ein Albtraum. Ja. Aber irgendwie müssen wir doch reinkommen. Machen wir so. Ah, aber...
Full house.
Cover the back door, Roy.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck with...
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Ich wollte nur Hallo sagen.
Surrender now!
Ich bin begrüßt. Na dann.
I got you down, motherfucker.
Da ist der.
This one's got your name on it.
So. Erledigt. Wer will noch?
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Nur mein Hut ist weggeflogen, aber sonst alles okay.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh, cool gemacht.
You're fucking toast!
Hey.
Throw out the guns.
Hat es nur gemacht.
Find some cover!
Wer schießt denn hier noch? Oh Mann. Kurz zu Ende geschafft was, ey. Okay. Damit kann man leben.
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the
Ich hätte
top.
nicht so sofort reinstürmen sollen.
Throw out the guns!
Ich will die Waffe haben. Gib mal da. Das Sorte.
Stay down.
Do your job, I'll do mine.
Pile in, goddammit! Get us all!
Find some cover!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Habe ich ihn noch nicht getroffen?
You're pretty brave!
Na komm schon.
Take cover, you lunatic.
Komm, zeig dich.
Stay in cover!
LAPD, hands up! Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Get
many
up.
years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Jawohl, jedes Kraut hat Samen. Trophäe. 5-Sterne-Wertung. Auch ohne Victor Sanders wird die Auflösung des Panels Drogenrings in die Geschichte des LPTs eingehen. Sehr gut. Läuft doch. Eine kleine Sequenz.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there.
It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Ja, besser ist es, oder? Ein abgekartetes Spiel. Jetzt kommt der Fall 15. Gott sei Dank. Das war eben nur so ein DLC-Fall, kann man sagen. Also Bonus. American Legend Boxstation.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
You were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple 100 other people.
Stand aside.
So macht man das und die Tür anschreien hier. Das bringt da auch
He
nichts.
squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Ja, guck, ist er abgehauen.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop.
There
There was big money riding on it.
So are we here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Schauen wir uns hier mal um, was gibt's hier? Eine Notiz haben wir hier.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Klebeband. Brauchen wir nicht. Nö. Was haben wir hier noch?
Doesn't look like anything.
Gut, dann gehen wir es mal der Zentrale durch. Das ist ein Telefon.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Ach so. Wahrscheinlich was vergessen. Hier ist noch eine Zeitung. Schauen wir die uns mal an. Psychiater von 10 arbeitet selbstlos. Moment. Arbeitet selbstlos. Ungefähr. Schauen wir uns mal an. Wir brauchen den Zeitungsartikel ja dann.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Okay, dann haben wir jetzt einen Zeitungsartikel auch. Gut, jetzt können wir endlich zum Telefon. Was ist noch hier? Brauchen wir nicht.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Was ist das Telefon? Ach, hier.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you. You know the place?
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
So, das dauert weiter. Okay. Gehen wir zum Auto zurück. Das schicke Auto. Wann läuft der dann? Ach nee. Der ist ein bisschen schneller. Ich weiß nicht, was hier hängen bleibt. Hotel El Mar fahren wir da hin. Ich lasse ihn hinfahren.
You know the way. You can drive. You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Gleich rein. Ich muss mal kurz hier was nachschauen. Gut. Ich würde sagen, gehen wir mal rein.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
I saved a whole year for that car. Hey, don't mind me. Who's he hiding from?
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow. Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come
Cole, we got things to do.
Ja, gleich sofort. Gut. Schauen wir uns mal hier um, was es so gibt.
I don't think so.
Was haben wir hier? Kleinen Schnipsel. Abschnitt Linksreihe.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Okay. Was haben wir hier? Pralinen.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Wer weiß.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Gewinnt sie ihr Traumhaus.
Candy has expensive taste.
Okay.
Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Ja, Notizen.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Haben wir hier noch was Bestimmtes?
Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
Wir haben noch alles hier durchsucht. Hä, aber das ist ja wieder geklingelt. Ach, hier. Western on Telegram. Elvira Hamon, 12. Klein London. Bin bald daheim. Dein Junge war gut, Albert.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Das müsste ich aber alles hier haben. Okay. Dann fahren wir mal zu der...
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Okay, dann fahren wir zu der Esszimmer.
I saved the whole year for that car.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
So, sind wir schon mal im Hotel.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
If you can fake sincerity, you got it.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Hier hoch, oder? Ach, komm schon. Jo.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing
He's
all the
gone and
fun.
fucked
Get
both
in
of
there,
us, and you know
Phelps.
where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
Like hitting women!
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend. Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
No.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Was haben wir hier? Los Angeles hier, Akron O. Interstate Autobus Passagiername Candy Edwards.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Wir werden sie beim nächsten Mal befragen. Jo, bin gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Auf jeden Fall machen wir bei den Fall dann beim nächsten Mal weiter. Dann mal schauen, wie es weitergeht. Ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall alle, die zugeschaut haben. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid beim nächsten Mal auch wieder dabei. Wenn es heißt Noire. Dann wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Tag und dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.